It's time to say farewell to one of the most iconic and controversial collaborations in sneaker history. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're having a great time out here. Hope you're all looking after yourselves. Today I'm looking at my Yeezy collection, my Yeezy rotation, my Yeezy sneakers, and I'm bidding a farewell to the Adidas Yeezy collaboration. And obviously we know Kanye West has already left last year, and obviously you know this is the last run, the last couple of Yeezys that we're going to get. This year is probably going to be the last Yeezys we're going to get. There's another 200 million pairs coming out. I know the actual Adidas CEO Bjorn Gulden has actually said that, and this like run in June is not the last run in June. We're going to get another one in full time, and I think that's going to be it, because this is the last time we're going to ever see Adidas Yeezys. Possibly we'll get Yeezys going forwards from Kanye West. I don't know what they're going to look like. They're going to be different variations. Yeezy brand is going to carry on with Kanye, but this is the last couple of runs we're going to see with the Adidas Yeezy. And to celebrate that and to actually bid farewell, I'm going to run through my Yeezy collection, my Yeezy rotations, and going to go through my personal experiences and stories with them. But before we do that, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do. And please do check out the Shoe Dog podcast with me and the bro 808 Kicks ATL, where we talk about sneaker drama, sneaker news, sneaker bad behavior, because we always take that to sneaker court or public opinion. And please do follow the bro 808 Kicks ATL. Go and show him some love and support. And also please constantly, every single month, week and year, keep progressing, keep hitting your targets, keep hitting your goals, and keep that positive mentality to keep progressing and being awesome, guys. That's what I want from you guys. That's what we want. That's what we want to make sure you keep progressing, you keep hitting your targets and your goals in your life, and keep progressing throughout the year. And now let's take a look at my Yeezy collection, my Yeezy rotation, the sneakers that I picked up, and the stories behind some of these Yeezys that I picked up throughout the years. So before we look at the Yeezys in my rotation, let's take a look at some of the histrionics behind Kanye West, Adidas and Nike, because Kanye West actually left Nike in 2013 to join Adidas, and before then with Nike he did the Yeezy 1 and 2, and after he left, Nike basically secretly shock dropped the actual Red October Yeezy 2s, and basically that was a timestamp in history to let everybody know that that was one of the most iconic sneakers to come out from the Nike Yeezy range, because everybody wants the Nike Yeezy 1 and 2s. And after that, they basically set Kanye a challenge to see if he could actually do it with Adidas. And actually Kanye lived up to that challenge, because when he joined Adidas in 2013, he built something special, which in 2015 he showcased 4 variations of the Yeezy 350 version 1, which is basically the Moon Rock, the actual Turtle Doves, the actual Pirate Blacks, and the actual Oxford Tans. And basically they came out in 2015 and they revolutionized the actual collaboration with Adidas and kind of cemented Yeezy's kind of history with Adidas, and basically making this a new renowned brand that everybody was paying attention to. Because without the 350, and even though the 350 does take a bit off the actual Roshi run and actually pays tribute to the Roshi run, because the 350 was a phenomenal sneaker, and those 4 variations actually came out and basically have had everybody's attention, because Yeezy and Kanye West was doing something special with Adidas. And off the back of that, guys, we still haven't got the Moon Rock and actual Oxford Tan ever re-released again. We've got the Pirate Blacks and the Turtle Doves variation 1 of those 350s were re-released over the last couple of years. And if you are looking at this video in June time, they actually re-released the Pirate Blacks in the June, on around the June 9th, which basically came out as a restock, and they are actually looking to either release the Turtle Doves on the 11th of June or the 30th of June. And basically if you were able to get them, which I've never had a chance to get them myself, but if you're able to get them, thankfully you were able to touch the V1s, because they were so iconic. And off the back of that, I had my attention on one 350, and it was this beautiful rendition of the actual 350 V2. This is a zebra rendition. If you know me already, guys, I was born in East Africa. I actually moved to London when I was 4 years old, and anything elephant print I love, and this is a beautiful rendition of the zebra on the actual 350, and the zebra stripes on this is absolutely iconic, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. And this is one of the 350s I always wanted. I actually went to SneakerCon to actually try and pick up a pair when it actually came out in 2017. SneakerCon, I think this was the first SneakerCon they actually had in London, and I actually tried to get this at SneakerCon, and they were charging me like 480 to 500 to 600 pounds for this sneaker. And when it originally first came out in 2017, this pair was supposed to be one and done, and it was never supposed to restock or re-release until Adidas got their hands on it and actually saturated the market with it. it. But that's another story, because we've all seen that video, guys. We've all seen that video about that sneakerhead going into that resale shop and giving all these Jordans up for a Yeezy Zebra for $1,500. And right this moment in time, it's not going for $1,500, because a lot of people that were wanting this actual Zebra was able to get this Zebra, because this is a phenomenal pair, guys. One of the best pairs of 350s in my personal opinion, but along with a variation 1 350s, this is iconic. Everybody knows the Zebra. As soon as you say Yeezy Zebra or Zebras, they know you're talking about this sneaker, because this sneaker is iconic in my personal opinion, and I love it to this day. I haven't still worn it because I need to wear this, but if you know, the first original release actually had more of a outsole, which was basically aged out, which was defective, because that was a defect with the actual manufacturing, and this is how the outsole was supposed to be. The actual first variations are still iconic because of that defect, and obviously you see on the back, guys, basically that defect runs from the middle, or on that middle actual midsole, all the way through if you got the original pairs. I actually thought this wasn't legit when I first got this, because I said, well, it doesn't look like the actual first variation, but the more you wear this, guys, the more you rock this, the more it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to try and rock this sometime in the summertime. I'm saving this for a special occasion, if I'm honest. Like, I haven't brought out my 350s or any of my actual Yeezys because of the controversy with actual Kanye West, but I'll be looking to rock this soon because this is iconic. I've got t-shirts, I've got fits. You can wear a lot of joggers with this. You can wear white joggers with this. You can wear like a black jogger with this. You can wear patterned camo black and white joggers with this, because I actually got a pair. I'm going to actually do a video for you guys to show you some of the actual cargos I've actually got, and tell you basically where I got them, because it's quite handy when you want to actually ball on a budget as well as ball on a high-end frame. But yes, guys, this is absolutely dope. I love this. I absolutely adore this. I got some t-shirts that go with this. This is such a great colorway in my personal opinion. I'm so glad I was able to pick this up for retail, and they became more accessible over time, but that's a great thing, guys, because after that I wanted the Beluga, and I wasn't able to get the Beluga, but I did get the Beluga Reflective, which is this absolutely beautiful variation. And obviously you got that iconic orange stripe through that grey, and even the knit on this is absolutely fire with some of the orange hints that XC hits that grey. This is an absolute classic. This is absolutely beautiful sneaker, and I was able to get this because even though I wasn't able to get the reflective OG reflectives, I was still able to get the Beluga Reflectives, which is such a nice pair. I love grey sneakers, and you can tell this is a beautiful rendition. But guys, absolutely amazing. And the 350s, these are the only two 350s I've got in my rotation, and I love both of them. Just such a great sneaker. Even with the dark grey stripes, with the zebra dark grey stripes on this, it gives it such a nice flex. And one thing I'm always drawn to is grey sneakers. One thing I'm always drawn to is elephant print, and anything on that basis, this Beluga sits right in my alleyway. Guys, this is such a good sneaker in my personal opinion. But yes, I've not even worn this, obviously, with the controversy with Kanye West. I'm waiting for the controversy to die down before I rock some of these sneakers. But the actual reflective Beluga and the Zebra 350s is such a iconic sneaker. Now, let's take a look at some of the other silhouettes I've got in my rotation. So the next sneaker we're going to look at is a sneaker I didn't really originally like when it was actually introduced in 2017. It was a sneaker that was basically put on pre-order. You had to basically go in and pre-order the sneaker, and then it would be released a couple of months down the line. It was this iconic pair. This is the Wave Runner, the actual 700 variation 1 Wave Runner. And I didn't like this originally, and this revolutionized a lot of things in the sneaker game. I'm going to tell you why. It's a bulky sneaker. It looks like a dad sneaker. I originally thought it was a dad sneaker, and now I've changed my mind on it because it's not a dad sneaker. And this is actually due for a restock on the 13th of June. So guys, by the time you're watching this, the restock would have already happened. I hope you were lucky to get them. I'm hunting for the bro already, but this is an iconic pair. The Wave Runner is so iconic, and I grew to love it. It basically emphasized the dad sneaker and gave it the room to breathe for other sneakers that were associated with dad sneakers. And I truly believe this. You probably disagree with me. Without this sneaker, we'd not be seeing the New Balance as it is at this moment in time, because the New Balance was the ultimate dad sneaker. Everybody associated that with old people and dad sneakers and all that stuff, and you have to be a grown-up to wear New Balances, especially in the UK. this Wave Runner gave everybody an excuse to go and buy a dad sneaker, and it made it more acceptable for people to buy dad sneakers. And this is an absolutely beautiful model, from the black touches to the aqua on the toe to the forest green that comes with it to orange hints, which is so iconic on that midsole. This has got everything. The mesh on this material, the suede on this material is soft, the actual leather on the actual eyes or the actual lace holes is soft. This is a phenomenal sneaker, absolutely dope, even from the outsole. That is crazy. I've worn this a couple of times, I've cleaned this a couple of times, as you can see, guys. I've definitely worn this sneaker a couple of times, but this is iconic. I actually grew to love this, and I've never thought I would actually have a Wave Runner in my rotation. I was lucky to pick up the Wave Runner when it came out or restocked, and it's going to, like I said, restock again, but this is dope. Absolutely dope. I truly love this sneaker a lot, and it's one of those sneakers that changed my mind and gave me the flexibility to be more open with sneakers and give them a chance before I actually come to count them out, because this Wave Runner is absolutely awesome. But this didn't stop with the Wave Runner, guys. I ended up getting the bright blues, which is an absolutely crazy sneaker. You got the orange outsole, you've got the blue actual hints on this sneaker, which is absolutely dope, and it's still got that little aqua Wave Runner vibe to this. This is like the Goku sneaker. I always call this the Goku sneaker because obviously if you know Dragon Ball Z, if you know Goku, he actually wears that orange colorway with that blue. I love this sneaker. I've worn this a couple of times and I will definitely wear this, and when you pop this out, you're definitely popping this out and people are paying attention to it, because this is a dope rendition of the actual 700 variation 1. Absolutely fire, absolutely dope. I love this a lot. Absolutely fire in my personal opinion. It's a sneaker that if you love it, you love it. You don't, because it's bright, it's out there, it's absolutely awesome. And then after that, I've got these, the inflamed ambers. This actually sold out on the restock. I'm surprised, because this is a brown full-time sneaker, got a lot of vibes to it, still got that classic aqua toe to this as well. Absolutely fire on that, and it just gives you all of that autumn vibe onto that sneaker. Love it with the white laces. I don't feel it would do well with any other lace, but it's such a dope rendition of the actual variation 1 700. I don't have any other variations outside of the variation 1, because I do believe the variation 1 done a lot to this. The black hints on this is dope, the brown hints on this is dope, and the actual light brown inflamed amber is super fire. It's got that orange outsole for the bright blue, but it's such a great sneaker to wear. It's just in the full time. It's a nice little runner. You can wear this, and let's be honest, the 350 and the Wave Runners, and I mean the variation 1 700, are super comfortable because it is such a dope sneaker. But not only that, I actually did get this variation, and I think it's the faded azure if I'm right, because basically it gives you more of the aqua feel, it gives you more of that aqua variation, it gives you more of a different vibe, and even with those orange hints, that is fire, guys. Absolutely dope. And I did fail to mention that it's got reflective units on the actual back panel there as well on the lateral side. This is so fire, super dope, aqua vibes. I've got different variations of 700 variation 1s, from the Wave Runners to a blue variation to a bright blue orange variation to an autumn variation. Got 4 of these actual variation 1s, and from not loving the Wave Runner to actually getting 4 of these variations just shows you I was all in love with that variation 700 Yeezy Adidas sneaker. So fire, so dope. Even the little hints on the outsole giving that more of that flame look to the sneaker was so fire. One of the most defining sneakers in that actual Yeezy Adidas collaboration, the variation 1 700, was an iconic and still is an iconic sneaker, because every time the actual Wave Runners release, everybody wants them, because this is such a beautiful sneaker, guys. You can't get away from the fact that this was always going to be a timestamp in history, that without this, I still believe this, guys, still to this day, without this, we won't be looking at New Balance as we're looking at New Balance and all the other runners, guys. And even it made the Balenciaga Triple S a bit more acceptable for everybody, because we know how ridiculous those Triple S's are with the big extended Triple SSS midsoles. But yes, this is an iconic sneaker. But lastly in my rotation, if you haven't got a slide in your rotation, you need a slide in your rotation. And this is the Mrs. Slide. I can't find mine. I think they're upstairs somewhere, but I did get a pair of Yeezy Slide Onyxes for myself. Pure black, triple black. The comfort on this, the EVA foam on this, the fact that this actual molds to your feet, they absolutely are fire. That you can even see that, guys. You can even see the fact that it's been molded to your actual feet. The way you step in it, it molds, it stays there, it's fit for your feet. Once you wear it, you break it in and it's absolutely super comfortable. And even the slides had everybody dropping slides. That's how significant actually Kanye West and Adidas were and still are at this moment in time, because they influenced the culture quite a bit, especially with the sneaker culture, with the 350s, with the 700s, even the 380s. In my personal opinion, it's such an underrated sneaker, and over time I think people will start to love that more. That's my personal opinion. But then you've got the actual foam runners, which was got Noah looking sneaker, which I actually didn't like and didn't pick up, but a lot of people loved it, and it's supposed to be super comfortable. I've never had one on my feet. Mind you, I might have to get those actual foam runners and basically see how they actually feel, because a lot of people rave about them, but that's personally not my taste. I always call them the Noah sneakers or the actual Noah slides, but basically they look very alien-like in my personal opinion. But Yeezy and Kanye West came out with some crazy designs. So that's my actual rotation. That's what I've got in my rotation in terms of Yeezy's. Got 4 actual Re1 700s, 2 350s and 1 slide. And I like it that way. I think it's simple. I think they're comfortable. I think they're one of the most comfortable sneakers out there with that boost technology and with what Adidas did with Kanye West. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what Yeezys you got in your rotation. Let me know what Yeezys you have in your rotation. If it could be Nike Yeezys or actual Adidas Yeezys. If you got 350s, 700s, 380s, slides, foam runners, knit foam runners. Guys, there's a lot of them. Let me know your thoughts and let me know what ones you are actually picking up, because they're doing some restocks. They might do a restock in full time maybe, and that will be done. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your comments, and let's have a conversation. But for me, hopefully you enjoyed some of the Yeezys I've produced today, or some of the Yeezys that I've shown you today, because they're my personal pairs. I'll be rocking them throughout the years, and until they're gone, because this is the last time we're ever going to see something classic from Adidas and Yeezy. So let's see how long they last, and let's see all you guys rock this awesome actual pairs that you have. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your comments. But for me, TJ, I love Kit Customs. Hope you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year. And I hope you guys cop the sneakers you like, because you deserve to get the sneakers you want. For me, TJ, I love Kit Customs. Peace out for now, guys, and peace.